Welcome back. Thanks so much for joining us. Laura Barrett is here, and we're good afternoon. Good morning, actually.
Good morning.
Good morning. Now, you're here to talk about the Lighthouse Career Academy, and you've been there, what, 2 or 3 years?
Actually, going on 4.
4 years,
wow.
okay.
4 years.
And you're head of a certain department there. Tell us about that.
I am. I'm the aesthetics instructor, and aesthetics is basically skincare. And I instruct the students on how to maintain the skin, and you know, we do client consultations so they know what products to use, what not to use.
Oh, really?
And then I also oversee the manicure department, which is pedicures and acrylic nails and things of that nature.
Right.
Now there's different kinds of skin, because I'm one person that doesn't have normal skin. So do you evaluate that when someone comes in?
We do, yes. You would consider it a fair skin,
Right.
blue eyes, and you probably burn easily.
I do.
Yeah, sensitive skin.
You got me pegged. So what do you do for, I mean, I'm a guy, so I don't really go into skin. Is there any guys that do skincare?
Yes,
Really?
men do come in for facials, and they really should. I think
Okay.
men tend to just think that their skin doesn't need to be taken care of, and it really does. And for you, I'd recommend definitely sunscreen every day.
Oh, every day, really?
Every day. When you get up in the morning, if whatever you do in the morning, do it, and then put that sunscreen on, 15 or higher.
15 or higher? Yeah. Now, there's different kinds of sunscreen. I heard that you need, was it UV protection in there too?
UVA and UVB protection.
UVA and B,
Both.
okay. Need both of that, so that's important too.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
And we as women should go out with at least some sunscreen on as
Always, always. Even just being in your car, going to the grocery store, you know, that sun beats through that window, and you're getting sun damage and not even knowing, and it shows up later in life.
But if you wear sunscreen, you won't ever get tan. So what about those people
Now,
that tan?
that's a misconception. You can tan with sunscreen. You are getting...
Well, that's something I didn't know.
You can tan. You can tan. You're blocking the bad rays, but you're still getting some of those rays that do give you some color. You're not going to tan really dark as if you didn't have sunscreen on, but you do get color from the sun. And you know, I think a lot of people get concerned about the sun. They think they're going to get sun cancer or skin cancer. And we actually need a little bit of sun to process vitamin D. So that's really important.
Well, I knew we did. I know because it's important for calcium to get into your system with vitamin D. Well, let's talk about the Lighthouse Career Academy. New owners have been there for a year now, right?
Yes, they have. Parker and Rakita Zielinski. Yeah. And they're wonderful people. They have done so much for the school. They're working very hard on getting their NACAS accreditation. And it's a long process.
And what's an NACA accreditation?
Well, that means that we've had a lot of prospective students call in and ask if we take Pell Grants and that sort of thing. And until you're an accredited school, we can't accept those type of grants.
Okay.
So once they get their accreditation, we'll be able to do that.
Awesome.
Yeah, so
And
we're
it's
excited.
do you go in for like 2 year, 4 year? How's that work?
The cosmetology program is actually 10 months long if you go full time. It's about 1,500 hours. Our aesthetics program is 4 months or 600 hours, and the manicure program is also 4 months or 600 hours. So it just
But it's
depends.
pretty intense.
It is intense. That's a lot of learning in a short amount of time. You know, you hear cosmetology and you think, well, you're just going to learn about hair, and you really don't. You learn anatomy, physiology, skin histology, plus you learn the chemical makeup of all the products that go on the hair.
Yeah.
And so it's really intense. It's a lot of school.
Wow.
And then you have to worry about allergic reactions from people too sometimes.
You do. That's why it's always, you know, imperative that we teach the students to take a client consult and sit down and speak with those clients and make sure you're thorough in that.
Are there situations where you have to maybe dab some of the chemicals on the person to see if it's allergic or not, or sensitive?
There are, especially if we go through that form and we see something that's a red flag, and then we'll go back with the client and say, you know, you've got this going on. Let's just do this to be on the safe side and come back in 24 to 48 hours, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah. How many what's an average of how many students there are enrolled in the programs there?
Right now we have 12 students full time, but we also have the VOTEC program, which is the high school. And so in August, we're going to have about 24 more students.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So that's
so they
really
can still
good.
be in high school and
Yes, juniors and seniors can enroll into the cosmetology program, which is a wonderful opportunity because the majority of that is paid for. And if they go through their junior and senior year through the cosmetology program and they come out of it, they only have about 500 more hours to get on their own. So it's a wonderful opportunity. So if anybody's
Gives them a
interested,
jump start then.
oh yes, yes.
Yeah. Cool.
That's awesome.
Cool.
And then in your program, in the
aesthetics,
the aesthetics, how many?
I don't have any students right now.
Well,
I need students. I need students. I've had about 7 or 8 manicure students go through the program, and I enjoy teaching them. But I would love to have someone who's interested in skin.
Right. You said it's an intense program, but can you, pardon me, take your time going through the program to where it's... Okay.
You can do it
So,
part-time.
I mean, if you have a family or something, don't let that...
Like 1 day a week or something like that? Or can you do
stop
that? Or?
you from...
Preferably 2 to 3 days a
Okay.
week, but you can go part-time. And theory is every morning. And of course, it's going to drag it out.
Right.
But you can go part-time. And Parker and Rakita are very good at working with someone's schedule. Very good.
Awesome.
Now I'm interested in what you do.
Okay.
As far as skin goes, is it about makeup also?
Oh, definitely makeup.
Okay.
Yes. In the aesthetics program, of course, we learn the skin histology and how to take care of the skin, and you do learn how to do makeup. And then, of course, someone who comes out of that program can go on and advance farther and go into stage makeup or production makeup, TV, television, things like that. So
We haven't graduated up to television makeup yet.
No, not yet.
Not
And
yet.
still do it yourself.
Well, I mean,
Maybe I need a consultant in here.
Okay. I'll do it.
There you go. Like, here I am.
I'll do it.
So it's your course. If someone wanted to call you up today and say, I want to take your course, how long is it? How long of a course
And
is it?
when does it start during
Yeah.
the year? How did...
Well, it really depends. You can come in and speak with either Parker or Rakita, and they kind of like to wait 2 weeks once you enroll so that we can get the necessary paperwork off to Little Rock and get the student permit back. So there's kind of a 2-week waiting period from the time that you enroll. But anytime.
So there's not like a class. You can come in at any time and start your
anytime.
education.
Just
Okay.
give a call, 741-7333, and ask to speak with either Parker or Rakita, and they'll set up an appointment. You can come in and talk with them, and hopefully we'll find something you're interested in.
Now, people can come in and get the hair done.
Yes.
No waiting, I guess. Just walk-ins
sometimes
are okay? Or?
Walk-ins on certain days are okay. Tuesdays are a great time for someone to come in for a walk-in, Tuesdays and Wednesdays. We're open from 9 to 5, Tuesday through Friday, 9 to 3 on Saturdays. If you'd like a manicure or pedicure or acrylics or anything like that, or possibly any chemical procedure done on the hair, we recommend that you make an appointment.
Okay.
Because it does take, longer than an
Right.
hour. So.
Yeah.
But for a haircut, you could very possibly just be a
Walk-in Tuesday, better day.
And I understand some of the students will be helping us out during our productions. So
Yes, yes.
That's great.
Yeah, they're
Great
excited.
opportunity for us and for them as well.
Good.
Yeah.
Hey, and you're located on Crandall.
We
and That's a
are.
little bit hard for some people to know where Crandall's at. Kind of explain where that's at.
Well, Crandall, and this is, I get a lot of phone calls because I do answer the phone a lot. The best way to let people know where we are, if you're coming up from Homey Hearth, East Crandall's on the left. If you're coming down from the hospital, East Crandall's on the right.
Yeah.
And you just turn, on East Crandall, and you can see it. The building has Lighthouse Career Academy in big black letters.
Yeah. Just
And
need to
it's
get
on
Crandall.
top of the liquidation outlet.
It is,
areas,
it is.
In case you...
Okay, if you know where that's at.
Right.
All right, Laura, thanks
Thank
for coming
you.
by.
Thank you.
Great information. I'm going to have to start wearing sunscreen every day, and I
Every
might
day.
even get a tan
Yeah.
on top of that.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot. That's great information. Thank you so
You're
much
welcome.
for being here.
Thank you.
All right, up next, Paul Brashler is here, talking about a long descriptive thing on motorcycle rally. We'll find out all about that. Stay with us. You're watching 726. Stay with us.